crafty friends, it's Caroline and I am back today with a hashtag Satmorn makes that I am beginning late in the evening. Saturday evening makes? I don't know. It's been a wonderful, productive day. I got to go shopping with my youngest daughter. I am finally sort of settling down into my craft room many hours after I had intended to. For today, we are going to make some boxes to hold 3x3 note cards and envelopes. All right, y'all, I am starting my Saturday morning crafting well past dinner time tonight. Let's see how this comes together. I used my large Dali 533 paper trimmer to cut the 12x12 sheets, my small We Are Memory Keepers guillotine, the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board, the regular size one, a scoreboard, bone folder, scoring tool, X-Acto knife or finger blade, and scissors, glue, my corner chomper, and I'm using the 1/4-inch round chomper, this 65-pound paper from Park Lane at Joann's, and that was for the envelopes because it's a thinner weight paper. The Cotton Fields collection from Die Cuts with a View. I used some 80-pound American Crafts cardstock, some blue artisan cardstock, and another sheet of the 80-pound American Crafts cardstock in a different color, and all of that was for my card bases. To make the card bases, I'm going to take a 12x12 sheet of cardstock, score it at 3 inches, turn it, and score it at 3 inches again. Then we're going to cut it in half at 6 inches, this parallel with the score lines. And then we're going to cut them again at 3 inches each, and that's going to yield 8 card bases. I made 8 of the blue, 8 of the white, and 8 out of tangerine. I'm going to make 4 boxes with 6 cards in each box. Now I need to make some envelopes. And according to my We Are Memory Keeper envelope punch board, I need to cut pieces of paper that measure 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to put them in my punch board at the 2 5/8 inch mark. I've put some tape on here so that I can visually see where it needs to stop. And you punch, score, turn to line up the stylus with the score mark you just made, punch again, score again, and continue on around, punching and scoring as you go. And then I'm going to round the corners on 2 edges, but I'm going to wait until I've punched and scored all of my pieces first. And then I'm going to use my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper because I can punch several at a time that way. Once I've scored and punched all of my papers for my envelopes, and I've gone ahead and cut the corner chompers on 2 of the opposite pieces, I'm going to fold and burnish. I'm going to apply a small little dab of glue right here on the pokey side, on one of these little side pokey sides. Press it down, take some glue around one of the rounded sides, press it down, and that's it. I've got my envelope made. I'm ready to go ahead and finish making my cards, and I'm going to finish that over at my other desk.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clear light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give.
Okay, now that we've got all of our cards made, and I think they turned out really, really cute, it's time to go ahead and start making the boxes. For the boxes, we're going to begin with a piece of paper that measures 5 3/4 by 8 3/4. So on the 8 3/4 inch side, we're going to score it at 5/8 of an inch, 1 1/4 inches, 4 1/2 inches, 5 1/8 inch, and 8 3/8. And then we're going to turn it to the 5 3/4 inch side. And on the 5 3/4 inch side, we're going to score it at 5/8 of an inch, 1 1/4 inches, 4 1/2, and 5 1/8. And then we are going to fold and burnish all of our score marks. And once we have folded and burnished all of our score marks, we are going to cut it in exactly the same way as we cut the boxes for the A2 cards. This is essentially the exact same pattern, simply scaled to a smaller size to accommodate the 3 by 3 note cards as opposed to the 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 A2 cards. I am going to try to put together a diagram and have that available on my website, but it's getting really late, and so that probably won't be tonight. I hope to have that up here sometime soon, but if you want to go ahead and get started on these before I can upload that, simply look at the diagram that I have listed on my website for the A2 cards and how to cut them, and we're going to do it the exact same way. Now I'm going to go through and make my cuts real quick, and I'll meet up with you here in just a second.
It's a good day today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today, it's a good day today.
Once we've trimmed away all of the parts that we need to have trimmed away to start constructing our box, we are also going to construct it exactly in the same way that we did the A2 boxes, where I'm going to attach these flaps first. Let me go ahead and fold these back though, just to get them out of the way. And so we're going to put a small amount of glue here on this flap, or on this little tab, and we're going to bring it up here and we're going to create a squared off corner here. And I'll have to trim that off a little bit. Hold it just long enough for it to set. I got a little nubby here. I'm just going to trim that off. And then we're going to go to the next one. We're going to put some glue on the back of that little tab there. Make sure that our corner here is nice and square. I do have some nubbies, but it's still pretty square. Go ahead and put some glue on the next one. And we're going to go all the way around, gluing the tab, pressing it into the next side so that we've got a nice square corner here. And then the last one, slip a little glue in there, hold it up, Give it a little bit of a pressing until it goes ahead and sets. And once that's done, our box is basically done. We simply need to put glue on these 3 flaps here. And we're going to press them down in, and that's what's going to sort of encase all of those tabs that we just tacked down with the glue there in those corners. So we did 1. Let's do this one. So I've been really busy today, and it's kind of nice to sort of do a little bit of crafting at the end of the day like this. Even though my plans were certainly changed, my intention was to do this as a true Saturday morning makes. It's kind of nice though. I know I got a lot of other stuff done. I'm gonna finish this up here tonight and go to sleep feeling pretty accomplished, right? It's always a good thing. Get that pressed down. Good contact. Okay, so now we've got our box ready. These are gonna slip in here. The last thing I need to do is give this a nice firm press here along that edge so I can create kind of a hyper extended fold here that's gonna catch on this front lip. And that is our box. Now, one of the things that I wanted to do is to go ahead and put a little decoration piece on here. I cut out some of these other cut-aparts from the paper collection with the intention of just sort of attaching these on the front. And I think they're nice for a little gift, you know, aspect. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that one down. And now this little box here is ready to be filled with all of our little note cards and envelopes that we made. I'm gonna go ahead and score, fold, burnish, trim, glue, attach the other pieces that I've got for the other 4 boxes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have finished all of my boxes and they turned out super cute. I'm really happy with the way they look, and I am now gonna go ahead and put all of the envelopes and corresponding cards in the boxes.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give.
All right, so now I've got all my cards in the boxes. I've got all the envelopes in there. They fit in here perfectly, and they are just so stinking cute. I love the way this works. I love the way they fold up and close up. Folding this little lip here beyond a 90-degree mark and allowing it to sort of come down and catch the front will keep it locked into place, and I just think they look really great. Go ahead and get this one closed up as well. I did put some little cut-aparts that I had on the tops of these. This one I left just as it is because I thought that this butterfly and the flowers were really pretty all on its own. And so that's it, guys. This is my hashtag Satmorn Makes that I am posting late at night. I think it's after 10 o'clock right now. Yeah, it's been that kind of day, but it's been a great day. I hope you have a fantastic evening. I hope you are being kind to yourselves, and I hope you're finding so much joy on your journey. Thanks so much, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to live.
I love you too.